Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an M4A3E2 Sherman Jumbo. It's a Tier 6 American medium tank. It's located on the assault team on Ghost Town and is being driven around by BAKED123456. And he's in the Roger clan. Well, the last time you saw this Sherman Jumbo, it was on Erlenberger and in an encounter game where Baked managed to get 12 kills, 5 epic medals and 3 battle hero medals, all in the same game. Now he's using the 105mm howitzer as his main armament, or rather the derp gun. It's actually quite powerful because it's able to do 410 hit points of damage, 53mm of armor penetration and burst radius of 1.91 meters. So he needs to get a shell, well, onto a fairly weak spot to get a pen, but since this is a tier 6 game and he's a tier 6 medium, some of these tanks are actually going to be fairly weak, especially the tier 5 ones, so he might be able to get pens on them. And that one hit the front of the VK, but it didn't pen. And in fact, actually, he just got shot in the rear by the AMX CLC Biz on his own team, who appears to be trolling him now. Okay, puts a round into that VK. Yes, I think that AMX needs to learn a few manners, and he's not going to be able to push a really heavy tank around because the Sherman Jumbo is quite a heavy tank. Oh, he gets a lovely shot there on the T1 Heavy, and that guy's out the game. Well, it looks like the AMX CLC's decided to go elsewhere. He's not going to be very effective for his team if he tries to troll his teammate. Well, that shot didn't go through the Matilda, but he blocked the shot that came from him. And that one did. 101 hit points. And you just spotted an M4 FL10. Oh, and took some damage there. The VK managed to penetrate him. And the Thunderbolt got an HE round into him. The Bishop hit him, only for a few hit points though, only 5. But he has lost some hit points, he has been ammo racked, and he needs to fix that. But unfortunately his repair kit's on cooldown. Yep, that one hit the target, but the VK got a penetrating shot as well. And surprisingly, he did that with an AP round because the armour on the Sherman Jumbo is actually quite thick. It's 135mm around the turret, and it's 110mm at the front. In fact, normally the only way you can penetrate this tank from the front is to put a round through the machine gun port. Other than that, you're better off hitting the sides or the rear simply because the tank is so tough. Okay, he's joining the rest of that group as they take on the Matilda, and he's just been killed. No, he can't get through there. Okay, he's decided to go. There are some gaps along here you can go through. This is one of them. And he's just spotted the Bishop that hit him earlier. And I'm not sure if he can get a shot on him, but he's going to have a go. Nope. Pixel shot, I'm afraid. And his rear is being rubbed up by one of his teammates at this moment. Nope. The Bishop's poked his nose up a bit. I think he realised that he could be seen, and so he's moved into cover. In the meantime, the Type 58 on his own team is pushing him forward, almost blocking him, and he gets the kill shot on the Bishop. Well, I think the Type 58 was taking a bit of a liberty there because he was using Baked as extra armour and protecting himself whilst he was taking shots at the enemy. It's not exactly sportsmanlike to do that, but then Baked does have a lot more armour than the Type 58 does. Can he get a shot on that VK? No, I don't think he can. The scores are even at the moment, so they are, well, they're keeping par with the enemy. If they started losing more tanks than the enemy, I think that would be troubling because they've only got 5 minutes left, so half of the battle is already gone. And they've still got at least 9 enemy tanks to take down. Oh, beautiful shot. Takes out the BAKED123456, who poked around the corner just a little. And that was all that Bake needed to take him out. And that's his second kill. Well, he's just allowed his teammates to move further along. And now he's looking at that BAKED123456, who we just saw the muzzle brake appear around the corner. And he's gone. Okay, so that's another tank down. We've got a 2-tank advantage now, and it's looking good. He might decide to go through one of these gaps and try and get at the enemy. We can see there's one of the enemy tanks, the T-67, is up on the heights overlooking the south end of the map. And it might be better for them to get somebody into the cap to start the cap rolling, because they've only got 4 minutes 10 seconds left. If they have to try and chase that T-67, it could get rather inconvenient. And lo and behold, we've got the Type 58 there. I thought he was about to return the favour and park behind him and then wait for him to try and pull back. Let's see how you like them apples. Okay, yeah, just had a quick look around the corner, but he wasn't spotted, so I don't think there's anybody in the corner. At least not yet. There is somebody up the other end. See those lovely 3 marks of excellence on the barrel. It takes some doing to get those, especially with a tank like this, but it is like a mini heavy tank in a medium tank disguise. Okay, Thunderbolt up there. That was the guy who hit him earlier. Oh, what a shot! That one went through the side of the Thunderbolt and penetrated him. It must have hit one of the weak points where there was no applique armour on the side. Now, of course, the Sherman Jumbo has most of its armour built in. 38mm extra armour. It's 100mm at the front, 150, as I said, on the turret. And all that extra armour was put onto the tank because it was supposed to be an assault tank. It was supposed to take out bunkers and that sort of thing. And in fact, one of these was the first tank that liberated Bastogne after the Battle of the Bulge. Okay, we've got a T-67 to his right.
I'm in your jet.
He's been spotted. He fires a snap at the T-67, but he doesn't get it. But now he's got a Valiant. And he's hull down. Okay, the M44's made his position known. He's actually over in the corner. So he was over there. And now the Valiant's taking hits. Yeah, the Valiant's an AFK. The thing he's got to watch out for is that Arty rounds are still coming in after him. So what he needs to do is take this guy out. Yep, gets him with 1 shot. He needs to hit this Valiant, finish him off. He's got a Pascucci's medal now as well. He took out the Bishop earlier. Now he's got the M44. And there goes the Valiant with 1 shot onto the engine bay. There's only 3 enemies left. But they've only got 1 minute 29 seconds, so what they really need to do is get into the cap. Get 3 people into the cap to ensure that they have got the ability to cap out. Okay, there's the T-67. He's looking to get resets. Now, it looks like Bait might have the high caliber. T-67 is coming in to get the reset, and he dies in the process. There's only 2 enemies remaining. The other T-67's over there. They've only got 57 seconds left. They are capping, but they need 2 in the cap to make certain. There's only 1 enemy remaining, and there he is. He's the M44, but he's down in the dip. It's a long-range shot. Oh, win! And that's a Top Gun. Last shot of the game goes to Bait. Picks up a battle hero, a battle hero medal and a Demetrius medal as well at the same time. Well done. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And here's the end of battle stats for that battle. It was an ace tanker game for BAKED123456 of the Roger clan in the M4A3E2 Sherman Jumbo. He managed to get a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, a spotter for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a hand of God for surviving the battle having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks, and also a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this battle. He managed to get 9. He got a Demetrius medal, which is an epic medal actually, for killing 3 enemy Arty, the M44s and the Bishop. He also got a high caliber, which is a battle hero, for getting the highest damage in the game, and a top gun for getting at least 6 kills as well. His win rate from that battle was 10,998, which isn't as high as he did get at Erlenberg, but it was a very high score all the same. This is a very good game. If we look at the team score, we can see that he managed to get 2,443 hit points, the next high scorer being the VK3001P on his own team with 2,019 hit points and a Confederate. The next high after that was the VK3002M on the enemy team with 1,698. There was only 2 members of his team managed to get over 1,000, would you believe it? When it came to kills, he had the highest number of those with 6 kills, 3 kills for the VK3002M and also for the T67 on the enemy team, and then we've got 2 kills for their M44, 2 kills for our Type 58 who blocked us, and 2 kills for our T67 as well. When it came to base XP, yes, he's got the top in that one. In fact, he's the only one to get over 1,000 base in that battle. 1,295 for Baked. And, well, the next highest was the M10 RBFM with 818. And then our VK3001P managed to get 681. Baked fired 23 rounds in that game. Got 14 direct hits and 5 penetrations. Damage on 9. Splash damage. 2,443 hit points of damage overall, of which 742 hit points was at long range. So quite a few long range shots in this one. In fact, all of the damage he did in the previous game was at close range. 10 hits received from the enemy, so he narrowly missed out on getting a steel wall. 3 penetrations, 4 non-penetrations, and 6 hits by way of splash. So he took a lot more damage in this game than he did in the previous one. 325 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 5 enemy vehicles spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and 1,067 hit points of spotting assist. On a free-to-play account, he earned 30,135 credits, got 11,451 from holding up, so a total of 41,586 credits. After repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he took away 31,452 credits from the game, and that's a good score for a free-to-play account. He also earned 1,295 base XP, got 5,180 from holding ops, and took away 6,475 experience points altogether. So 2 great games by BAKED123456. He sent both replays in together. Now I did consider doing them as one compilation, but I thought no, these really need to be separated because they are special in their own right. And I think you'd agree that first battle on Erlenberg, that was a real doozy. I haven't seen a game like that in a long time, but this one was very good as well because after all, he managed to pull it through for his team and get those last few kills, which meant that they didn't have to cap out because they almost run out of cap time to actually get it done if there wasn't much game time left. And even if all 3 of them had actually got into the cap, I think they would have had difficulty. So it's a good job that Baked is very good with long range shots. I hope you enjoyed those replays. If you did, please give these videos a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment down below because it feeds the algorithms. And thank you for watching.